Houston, we have a problem.
This is bullshit. I'm not listening to this. You are insane.
No, you're insane. You simply do not have time for this crap.
I'll use small words that you'll be sure to understand, you warthog-faced buffoon.
You shut your foul mouth!
Yeah, that's my message to you. Fuck you and kiss my ass.
You are just dumber than a bag of hammers.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. May God have mercy on your soul.
You are now tuned in to Dusty Vision Radio.
Dusty Vision Radio, Super Audio Network. What up, Dre Day?
How's it feeling? How you feeling? Are you feeling good?
I'm doing all right. I'm ready for this coronavirus shit to be over.
You know,
this is for the birds.
You know what's funny is you can say that every time I ask you.
I know. I'm ready. I'm like, when is this shit going to be over, man? But they're talking about reopening some parts of the country and shit. I don't know how safe that is, but we'll get into that a little bit later. I want to jump in. I want to jump into our first guest, man. I'm looking forward to chatting with this dude. All the way from Capitol Heights, Maryland. On the phone, I have Cyrus, the virus. What up, man?
Yo, what it was, cuz. How you been on?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Thanks for joining the program, dog.
I appreciate it, man. Good looking for having me. You feel me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, let's jump right into it, man. I want to talk a little gang life. I want to talk some hip-hop. So we'll jump right into it. So let everybody know out there the name of your neighborhood.
Man, you already know, dog. I'm from Landover, but I grew up in Camp Heights, you feel me? 425, 20 side, you feel me? Like 4300 block, Shell Street, all the way to G Street, 4300 block, Central City shit, you know, feel me? It's that East Side Fortrade delinquents shit, you feel me? On Crip, like that, though.
For sure. Well, shit, man, for the best of your knowledge, when did Crips and Bloods first pop up in the Maryland, D.C. area?
I'm keen to be honest with you, cuz, like, Top Dog is one of the oldest, like, Crips that's in the DMV. As far as the DMV, that's all the way back in the 90s, though. Like Reds, like, homies G-Face and all of them, like, D Insane and all of them, like, the Big Cuz Bitch and all of them, like, that shit was like the early 90s, man. You know? And they got people from out of all of that that's been, you know, dibbling and dabbling in and out for like ever.
Okay. Now, talk to me about... Go ahead.
No, my fault. I was saying early 90s, though, to answer the question. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like 94.
Okay, cool. Well, to the best of your knowledge, talk to me about when your specific hood, ended up popping up on the scene.
Shit. When me and my niggas was doing that right there, like on G Street in Simple City, that's Southeast DC, you know, people who don't know, like Simple City, G Street. That was like 04, 05, you know, that was 4300 block. And on G Street, you know, Southeast, East Side, down there, off Bennett Road and all of that. And it's been a four-trade delinquent ever since then, you know what I'm saying? It's, you know, on Gangsta Crib, like that.
Okay. Who are some of the OGs who started your hood?
Me. You got my nigga Two-Tech. You got my nigga Muscles. You got like Tussles. You got Ops, LB, shit like that. It's a couple of them. Like the originals, like when it was, it's a lot. But like the originals, it would be that right there. You know, you got me, my nigga Two-Tech, Muscles, Tussles, LB, Ops. Couple of homies I can't right now. Ziggy, my niggas.
Cool. What years would you say you were most active?
Nigga, 03 and on. tell you the truth.
Mhm.
I'm like
Yeah.
you saying the most active, like people niggas done got older. You feel me? People got kids and family and shit, but like niggas still punch you in the face though. Like niggas still get away. But, like that's just grown man morals. But like the most active though, I say like from '05 to '09. Like that was a lot of hostile takeover. Like everything was delinquent shit. Everything. So many fights, so many club fights. Yeah, fights just caught on YouTube and shit. Like Crips and Bloods, like smashing each other's head and bottles and shit flying everywhere and shutting down clubs and shit like that. Like '05, '08, '09.
Mhm.
I went to prison in '09, so like most active year.
Okay. Okay. Now, West Coast Crippin' and East Coast Crippin' are a bit different. Everybody out there kind of knows the obvious differences. But would you guys say you more are aligned with the way the East Coast bangs? The six and things like that in the Midwest with the, or would you say you guys are more closely related to the West Coast Crippin'?
I mean, everybody, like, for real, I can't speak on everybody's shit, for real, like, on GC, speak on mine, but for the most selective, all the official ones out here, everybody is tapped in, they tapped into the West Coast roots, so you know what I'm saying, rules are rules, like, what it is, but at the same time, those niggas get money, though, like, East Coast niggas is like, niggas get money. You feel me? DC, PG, the South, New York, New Jersey, like niggas is money givers for real. But they still be tapped in, especially the official ones. So niggas know how that go though. Rules is rules. Like
Yeah. Who are some of the hoods that you guys are surrounded? Well, actually, let me ask you a question. What are some of the neighborhoods out there that we would probably recognize in Los Angeles that migrated out to DC, Maryland?
Shit, it's a lot of other sets for real. It's a lot of 60s out. It's a lot of 60s out here. It's a lot of 30s out here. Shout out to my 30s niggas. 430, you already know. There's a couple of solid ones. It's a lot of 60s out here. A lot of 30s, a lot of shotguns, a lot of payback.
Okay.
As far as Crip goes, it's a lot of coast out here too. And then you got like a lot of treetop Pyrus out here, a lot of Brims out here, a lot of Denver Lanes out here. Especially up in the Baltimore area.
Okay. Now, do you think that the migration of gangs to your city was mainly due to things like crack cocaine back in the 80s and early 90s?
Could be, babe. Could be. I know it played a part, but it could be. You feel me? Niggas be traveling. Niggas be moving. So,
Yeah.
And if you say that time, then you already know because everybody is clicked up just like out in the land, out in the West, like on the East Coast. Everybody is clicked up. And when you clicked up, like you get whatever clicks. And next thing you know, your click is set and this and that and you doing what you're doing and boom, moving.
Yeah.
It start like that, definitely. Or jail systems, you feel me? If it wasn't brought in that way, it'd be jail systems because a lot of niggas get like expedited.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. Let me ask you, how much of an influence do you think movies like Colors and Menace to Society were to spreading gangs across the U.S.?
I mean, want to influence whoever it captured to. Yeah, you know how it goes. Like, especially for Color, I remember seeing it when I was young. You know what I'm saying? The 90s and all of that. Like, nigga, I already knew what was up. I'm rocking like that. I'd rather rock like that. So, just the media having it, of course. You know what I'm saying? And it backing come from all type of outlets, how it input on people, because like you said, it can be the media, crack cocaine, it could be fucking just traveling. Like in the DMV, Chicago was close. You feel me? His CDs out here too. So it's like, yeah, it's like shit happens.
Okay. Do you guys have a lot of Mexican gangs out there?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They're out here. They're out here.
Who are some of the big ones? Like, do you guys have the MS-13s, the 18th Streets, things like that?
Hell yeah. There's a lot of MS-13s out here. Especially out Silver Spring and Mocha. I ain't trying to give them, But yeah, listen, out there, they made a movie about that shit. I forgot what the name of that movie was. They made a whole movie about that, because in Purge 3, they was talking about the Crips in D.C. And then it was another movie that was supposed to have been something like that, and they made it about them, because them niggas was out there. Yeah,
okay. I gotta look up that shit. I never knew that.
Yeah, when you watch the Purge 3, you hear the dudes whistling when they were talking about they in the city blocks to let you know part of the hood you in. It's the Crips. Like, it's out here. Niggas is out here. Everybody in the world comes out here. The White House out
here. Yeah. A lot of tourism and people don't know, and they think when they see the White House, they don't know that just a few blocks down, shit goes down.
You in the motherfucking hood, you better watch where you're going. Don't go uptown bullshitting. Don't go southeast bullshitting. Don't come on Georgia Ave bullshitting. Cap Heights, District Heights, just don't come lacking, because it ain't just all front row White House. That shit ain't, boy. It's D.C. Niggas ain't rocking. So I'm telling you.
Yeah, I remember hearing that when I was younger, and I had no idea. I was like, what? I mean, at one point, I think you guys were in the top 10 murder capitals of the country, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. There's
a
lot of crazy stuff going on, especially, back in them eras, and just how, like, we were talking about cliques and all of that linking up, and then you got niggas like, what's his name, Rayful Edmonds, and all of them, the kingpins from D.C. and all of that, linking up with Baltimore, then linking up with the New York niggas, Shit happens, man. People be tapped in. That's everywhere, though. That's everywhere. That's California, D.C., New York, Florida, Georgia, Fort Worth, Murder Worth,
Yeah. Well, shit, I like to jump into some hip-hop, man, talk a little bit about hip-hop, but still kind of stay on the same subject. We just passed the 1-year mark of the killing of Nipsey Hussle out here in L.A. I'm curious what the environment was like and what your thoughts are on that whole situation. And is there any way that something like that could have been prevented?
Man, first of all, CIP to the cuz, because that shit was crazy. That whole situation was crazy. That shit was crazy. And man, it hit home even all the way out here. Like, I was already on my way to fly out there on April 3rd. You know what I'm saying? And when I heard that news, that shit was just crazy. It was just crazy. Because when I came out there, and like, me and my wife was out there, you feel me, and had to fly by the hood and everything, and just seeing everybody everywhere, and the balloons and shit everywhere. That shit was just crazy, man, because it was a good influence on crypto. When niggas talk about their community revolution, man, in progress, though, when niggas say it like that, though, because was doing it.
Yeah.
So, it hit home, because he was teaching niggas game, too, that don't know too much. So, it's like but you don't see that every day. But shout out to the cuz showing it. And everybody else that do that like that. My nigga K-Boy and all of that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And to get killed he said he was given to his community, and for somebody so close to him from his own neighborhood to take him out, that was just the icing on the cake that just made it so cold.
Yeah, that's 60 bits. I ain't in that. You know, I ain't gonna speak too much on that, but you know, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, man. Well, shit, you mentioned you were coming out. You come out to L.A. I'm curious because you do music also. We recently lost Pop Smoke, famous New York rapper, or he was up and coming New York rapper who was definitely on bound to be a big thing. Comes out to L.A., killed in the Hollywood Hills of all places, where there's $5 million homes. And my question for you is, since you are a musician and you do travel, what are your thoughts on how rappers with gang ties should move around when they're in a different city?
You said, as far as my opinion, I don't know, man. Like, listen. First of all, CIP to Cuz, Pop Smoke, my 8 Deuce Stray niggas. Shout out to y'all. What's happening? Shout out to Black Top Gun. Listen, when you traveling and you banging, I don't know. Man, you supposed to stay on your motherfucking P's and Q's because niggas gonna do whatever you doing. Even when I'm traveling, when I'm doing a show in Cali or I do a show in New Mexico or I'm doing a show in Georgia, I'm on my P's and Q's though. I don't know. So that'd be crazy. You feel me?
So I guess what I'm saying is when you do travel to these cities, is there somebody that you, and this is just the best phrase I can think of, check in with? Is there somebody that, you know what I'm saying, you make sure, I'm in the neighborhood, make sure I'm safe, blah, blah, blah?
I mean, if you should, my opinion, if you banging and you traveling out of your state, I mean, you better tap in with a motherfucking line that you know of, especially if you're researching where the fuck you going. I don't know what everybody else do, but I research where the fuck I'm going. Nigga, I don't just, come on, doing the show, cuz we're about to go do a show in fucking Arkansas somewhere. Nigga got us battling cowboys and shit because we don't know where we at. You feel me? They don't like over there. They don't like niggas over there. You feel me? I don't know. So it's like, you better tap in and research, especially when you're banging. Not only because you're an artist, but because that's what the fuck you portraying. I don't know. Some people be like they don't check in. Some niggas be like they tap in. I would tap in, like on Crip. Like, it's 43rd. If I'm going somewhere, where my thirds at? Like, what the fuck? Nigga, what the fuck are you doing? You know? Like, nigga, it's crazy. I'm out here, cuz. Holler at me, you know?
Yeah. Speaking of checking in, popular rapper from a couple of years ago ended up getting locked up for being a snitch. Obviously, talking about Tekashi 6ix9ine. In hindsight, what are your thoughts on the whole Tekashi 6ix9ine thing?
That nigga crazy. We ain't giving him no airspace, man.
You're like the 5th person that said that on my show.
So that nigga told on like a whole card, and that shit was true. Is he out for real?
Oh, he's out, homie. He's been out for a few weeks now. Almost, actually, over a month now.
You crazy out your motherfucking head. Hell no.
He's out while his homies are doing 15, 17, 25 years, man.
Look, man, when you were making music,
Yeah, they're saying that he's getting offers in Europe and Australia and places like that for $300,000 to $700,000 a show.
He'll be better out there. They don't give a fuck out there. They just want him.
Yeah.
U.S. want him. Or the real ones don't want him. That shit crazy. That nigga out. That shit
He is
crazy.
out. Facts. Yeah, facts, man. He is 100% out, man. And I'm sure he's not walking around like that, but he's going to start doing shows. And like you said, it's probably best that he does shows overseas because I don't know how long he'll last out here.
Look, he probably going to be somewhere and recording that shit and post it 3 hours later. He going to do the whole world once again. Oh, that nigga crazy as a motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah, that Chicago shit, huh? Yeah, man. But shit, on kind of the same, on the lines of the same subject, what are your thoughts on rappers who join gangs after they become famous, like the Chris Browns or the Soulja Boys, you know, even like the Tupacs? Like, what do you think about rappers who join gangs after they're famous already?
I don't know, man. listen, crazy is my favorite word, right? But I don't know. I guess for certain people, in my opinion, it's like, nigga, you weird as a motherfucker. You weird and you stupid because you rich, and now you want to bang, nigga. You will be a affiliate member. You wouldn't be flying no fucking colors. But some niggas, you know, it's different because like Chris Brown be out in Richmond and the Fairfax, and it's a lot of Don moves out there. So Chris Brown probably grew up with blood niggas anyway, and when he blew up, he just bringing his niggas. So sometimes it be like that because niggas don't know. You know what I'm saying? They just blew up, but they falsing it like niggas ain't getting quartered on and no shit like that. So after you famous, I don't know, you weird. That's weird. I don't respect it, nigga. Can you fight? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I want to know if you can fight. I don't give a fuck about your chain. If I can whoop your ass and take your chain, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Let me ask you, what were your first thoughts when you heard gangster rap back in the day? You know, like I don't know what year you were born in, but you know, like the NWAs, the Ice-T's.
I grew up listening to that. Method Man, NWA, Ice Cube. My brother looked like fucking Ice. That shit crazy. Like Crucial Conflict. And I grew up listening to all of that. Like, you know, I do all of that. Used to rap over the Super Mario Brothers beat and all of that shit. I was born in '84. You feel me?
Okay. Yeah. So we're from the same era, literally. I was a few years before you. Yeah, it was a very interesting time. I want to kind of go back a little bit because LA got hit really, really hard when gangs. Well, I say when gangster rap and crack cocaine kind of made that combination. I know your mayor got busted back in the day, or I guess that was the mayor of D.C. Never mind. But going back to crack, how big of an impact did that have on your city specifically that you remember? Not necessarily on the gang side of things, but just period. What do you remember about that time? Because the 80s and 90s was a fucking crazy time.
Man, I lost my brothers to the system in them eras for that shit, how that shit, like, and listen, if anybody know anything about PG County, Cap Heights and down in the Heights and Marlboro Pike, and which is right next door to D.C., Southeast, which is the city, the hood, you feel me? Like, in that time, man, yeah, right. You're going to go through some shit, man. You're going to get in the fights, niggas going to jail, you might get jumped, might get robbed. It's going to turn you up because you ain't going to be no victim. So, like, that shit hit real hard because niggas already wasn't rocking. So, me being a kid, just saying, though, like, in '84 and knowing in the 90s, like, I started fighting, like, 94, 95, 9, 10 years old, fighting for real. Like, you feel me? Niggas is kids, but why are we fighting? Because it's fucked up out here. You feel me? The houses small, shit is small, streets small, niggas is doing this and that, gunshots here and there, getting jumped, going through shit, and you still gotta walk your ass to school. Yeah.
Yeah. You said you lost your brother to the system. Were your parents on that shit, on crack, or?
Nah. Niggas was hustlers back in the day.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't none of that. They wasn't doing that. My part was just hustling, and you know, niggas be in the shit. You know?
Yeah.
Wayne, that's that Wayne Perry era. You feel me? As far as DC and that go, and all around there, like it was fucked up out here. And I was a kid, but you got, you know, it's adults going through it, and when your adults is gone, because they going through what they're going through. Well, how you think the kids is? Like, I see that shit. You feel me? I see the handcuffed by. What's going on? I don't know. I was a kid. I know now. I'm older, but, you know, that was then.
Okay. Yeah, people like Wayne Perry, Wayne still Perry, they're infamous. They, we see documentaries on them and things like that. But growing up in that neighborhood, not necessarily if you knew them or not, but what did you think of those dudes?
One more time, you said, what do I think of the which one?
What did you think of them growing up? Wayne Perry.
I mean, not really too much. As I said, growing up, I can see the after effects of what people was going through. I didn't hear too much of them names till like later. Like I was like 18 when I was more out there doing, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Playing what's what, doing what. I just looked up to who already had it. Like, hey, that nigga ain't old enough to have a car, but he got one. Can I get in? You know what I'm saying? And start grabbing you, use your goddamn self, you know. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Let me ask you, I don't know how diversified DC is, but, Latinos are everywhere, black folks are everywhere, white people are definitely everywhere, but do you guys have Asian gangs out there?
They out here.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely.
They keep it low key. They keep it low key, kind of how they do out here. I'm curious.
Hell no, it ain't low key shit. Cause niggas is still wall banging. You kidding me? Niggas ain't playing. You go around certain places and you think it's a lot of foreigner people or Asian or Spanish or whatever. Them niggas is spray painting that shit up too. Yeah, that's the fuck they is. You gonna see 3 dots or X's and 3s and yeah, you is. Niggas know what I'm talking about too because them little Razas, they out here.
Okay. Well, shit, man. Let's go ahead. What were you gonna say?
No, my fault. I didn't say nothing.
No. Okay, cool. Yeah, and I wanna kind of talk real quick about your music. I know you was doing music back in the day. What's up with that? You still making music?
Oh, you don't know? The world is spaded, babe. The whole world is spaded. The 6 Monster world was spaded. Started that in ECI. Yeah, I ain't playing with them. Look, there's blue spades in London. There's spades in fucking Bahamas. There's spades in Africa and Guyana. Queens is spaded. Mr. Cheeks is spaded. You feel me? All of them. Pineapple Dreams, all my niggas. Chaz, Money, Powerful, all them. LB, Mafia. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, buddy. Mr. Cheeks, R.I.P. Freaky Todd, man. How'd you link up with him?
He had my managers, shout out to Black G, Eversys Entertainment. My managers was on his job. So, he was booking shows here, shows there. He was getting me close to like with Mr. Lil Scrappy. Got me shit with like Ray Cash. Got me shit with Jada Kiss, West V. Cooling it with all these, doing what I'm doing, promoting, doing shows. So he brings Mr. Cheeks. I'm like, Mr. Cheeks, I grew up listening to him. I'm like, word. Yeah. So, he had the concert going on. It was down in D.C. on Georgia Ave. We had the hotel suites and like all these hotel rooms and shit. And we was in Moco. And when Cheeks and the LB and the fam came down, it was me and my boy, my left hand, my nigga Bio, you feel me? We had the rooms, niggas had bottles, niggas had this, niggas had that. We went and do the show. So we crushed the show. And Cheeks was like, yeah, call your peoples, man. If you going on the road with us, man, y'all niggas coming with us. Come on, let's go. Let's get it cracking. Let's get out of here. So I was like, what the fuck? And that shit really happened. And so I did exactly that. Called my motherfucking mother. And said, hey, look, I'll be back. I'll holler at you. And we was on the road for like 2 months. And that was like 6-7 years ago.
That's dope, man. That's dope as fuck. Real dope, man. Well, dude, it's definitely been a pleasure talking with you. Maybe we can do it again in the future, man. So do you have anything you want to promote?
Pleasure. First of all, glad to be here. And look, honestly, man, it's CYRIZ, the virus, man. You just got to Google search me, hit that YouTube search me. keep cracking on each side. Listen, and just support me. I support you because I'm cool like that. You feel me? Yeah, that's how I get it cracking, man. I don't do too much.
Yeah, make sure you check out my dude Cyrus the Virus. It's been a pleasure, man. I'll stay close in touch with you, and you have a good night, homeboy.
You too, man. Y'all keep it cool, man. Dusty Vision TV out.
Thank you, sir. Peace, man.
Peace.
Drizzy Drake.
Yeah.
I know you got excited when he mentioned that he rapped over a Super Audio, a Super Audio Network of Mario Brothers beat.
The what?
Did you hear him when he said he used to rap over Mario Brothers beat?
No, I missed that part. Fuck.
Ah, you did. See, that's your fake. Come on, Drake.
Damn.
It's all good, man.
If I would have heard that part, I would have been like, well, which one? Which one were you doing it to?
You'd have played it and asked him to kick a freestyle, man. I was waiting for you to do that.
I probably heard it too. I've heard every Mario beat out there. Damn, I missed it. I'm sorry. I was right here.
It's all good. It's all good. Well, shit, do me a favor, man. Why don't you play a song for a few minutes, and then I'm going to go take a whiz, and then we'll call our next guest. What do you say?
All right, cool.
Cool. Dusty Vision Radio, Super Audio Network. We're going to take like a 3-4 minute break. Dre's going to pick one of his favorite songs so you guys to vibe out there too. And when we get back, we're going to chat with... I forgot it. Anyway, it's going to be a great interview with the Mississippi Rip. We'll be right back. Dusty Vision Radio.
Peace.
Yo. I'm sitting back smoking on some damn hazy, yo. My boy Dre is over there, got the coins in the back. I'm smoking weed out the back, cause you know that I'm mad. And I never smoked the weed that's whack, but in fact, I'm coming through crazy, man. You know I'm a snack.
Damn, you're a fucking magician, man. You're a fucking magician. To be able to do that with the fucking lag is amazing. Goddamn, all right, go ahead. Back to you.
Yeah. I could keep going and going and flowing and letting everybody know the Super Audio showing.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. All right. Cut it. Yes, Dre. I told everybody out there before, I believe, how I acquired that skill. I used to rap on Power 106 back in the day.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they had roll call, and all my 90s people out there in LA know roll call, and you would battle other MCs on the mic. And then they would put a beat on.
Yep.
And then I would jump on it like I'm jumping on a bed. Head rolling down the block with my Glock in my lap. No, I'm just kidding. I don't be doing all that. I am getting kind of this quarantine weight is like making me fat.
Hey.
Yeah, man. Hip hop is my love. Probably over.
Hold on.
Young kids, right?
Your mic's cutting in and out a little bit. Yeah, I can't hear you too much. Are they good?
Give me one. I think my.
Okay.
Here.
No, I can't hear you that good. Here we go. Here we go.
Can you hear me?
No. Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Cool. These headphones like to go in and out. All right, go ahead and cut it, Drake.
Hey, but I got most of it, but then like it was getting too loud or something and started cutting in and out. That's what made me think about it. All right, you wanna we're live. You wanna you?
Yeah. No, I thought we were live. We weren't live.
We were live the whole time.
Oh yeah. No, let's keep talking. I still want to talk to you for a few minutes before we put on the next guest.
Okay. Go ahead.
Turn the music down. Not up here.
Huh?
Can you turn the music down?
Oh shit. The music was down the whole time. I didn't know that.
That shit. You didn't know the music was on the whole time?
For what? No, for us it wasn't. It was only on for you. Sorry. I didn't know you were
That's why I kept freestyling. I'm like, fuck it. I'll just keep going since the music's playing.
Fucking A. That was my bad. Okay. Hey.
I was like, I turn that shit off now.
I'll take that L. I keep forgetting that even though the music's down for us, you guys can still hear it. I'll take that L. Yeah, that was my bad. I know better.
It's all good. But dude, I'm turning into a fat F right before everyone's eyes. I looked at my stomach today, Dre, and I swear I'm 3 months pregnant, dude.
Dude, what have you been eating, dude? You been ordering takeout?
You know, the thing is, I don't eat a lot. It's just that I ain't exercising like I used to. Like I'm just late. Like my gym's closed, so now I don't like working out around the house. I don't like running. So I'm just turning into a fat fuck. So meanwhile, my wife's in the other room working her ass off right now.
Why don't you try yoga? Some hot yoga.
You know, I would try that actually. Can you people lose weight on yoga, right?
You can if you do hot yoga.
Oh shit, that's that Joe Rogan shit, man.
Yeah, just put a heater on in your room, do some yoga. There you go. Sweat your ass off. You can come on.
That dude is a beast. Like he's a legit beast, man.
Yeah, I mean, come on. We all can't be like that.
Whoa.
Yeah. He's dope though. I wish I had a body like that, but I don't because it's too much work.
It is. It takes a lot of work, and I mean, a little bit of help, probably a little shot in the butt every once in a while.
Oh, shots fired.
So
shots fired.
No, so I've heard, but that's alleged. That is not true. But, I mean, it's really hard to get through people's bodies without some assistance. And there's ways to take hormones without, maybe there's ways to do legal hormones.
I think he's admitted in the past that he's taken human.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know. He hasn't talked about it in a while. And it's funny because it's happened since, now he gets millions of dollars a year for his podcast and shit. And like
Dude makes like $75,000 an episode from what I heard.
Goddamn.
He makes somebody's salary in 4 hours.
Yeah. That's I make a lot less than that a year.
Oh, that hurts. I mean, we strive to be there, Joe Rogan. We strive to be there.
Yeah, and then I'm still waiting for my stimulus. Did you get yours?
No, well,
never mind.
Not to brag out there, but I don't qualify.
Oh.
But no, to answer your question, my son hasn't gotten his, so don't feel bad. Like my son hasn't gotten his.
Yeah, they're gonna skip out on us. They said, "Fuck that guy. He's been talking too much shit."
Yeah. They're like, "Fuck Bell, fuck Whittier, fuck that whole general area right there. We're Xing them off the map."
Hey, it was nuts because for being a small ass city, we had fucking one of those COVID testing areas up the street in Bell. Yeah, it was nuts.
Damn, dude. I think and I know last week I said I think this thing is bullshit. I didn't really mean that. What I think is, at the end of the day, I think we're going to realize that it wasn't as big as we thought it was going to be. And I don't know if that's to us doing what we're supposed to be doing and staying in the house and not spreading it. I don't know how much that has, but man, I don't know. I think in a couple of years this is going to turn out some sort of weird scandal.
Yeah. Boy, they already. I heard that's well, I heard this on Joe Rogan. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna pretend like I heard it somewhere else. But I heard that a radio station or a news channel talk shit to China, saying, you guys did this shit. You guys lied about it, and then you guys did this shit. You guys spread it, and then you guys covered it up, and this is your fault. Why this is happening across the world? Like talking mad shit.
Damn, dude. Yeah, this is gonna. It's gonna be interesting, man. I'm just ready for it to be over. Let's call our next guest, homeboy. Right. What do you say, man? I got his name. Sorry, I took a hit of my blunt earlier, and I got a little dumb, and I forgot this guy's name. We're gonna be chatting
with who?
Insaniac.
Okay.
Hello.
Insaniac, how are you, man?
What up?
Nothing much, man. Nothing much. Hey, would you mind going somewhere where the TV's not?
Huh?
All I hear is the TV in the background. Is there a way for you to go into a room where there's nothing, no noise?
Hey, man, we'll do that interview tomorrow.
Say it again. Oh. Did you hang up, Dre? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Thank you. That took out my ear. Hold on, let me make sure I still have an eardrum left. Okay, I do.
Yeah, he said we'll do the interview tomorrow, and then I guess he hung up.
He said we'll do the interview tomorrow. Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Oh, no, we're not. No, let me actually delete him. He sounded like his baby mama was yelling at him in the background. Is that what that sounded like? Because I heard a baby crying. I heard a woman yelling in the background.
Yeah. I mean, that does sound like the combination. He might have had us on the speaker.
Did we just witness a nigga getting his ass reamed out by his baby mama? Because that was a young voice in the background. That wasn't a mother in the background. That was a young voice in the background. I thought I heard like slamming the doors and shit.
God damn. That was crazy.
I think we just witnessed a quarantine murder, ladies and gentlemen.
Quarantine murder.
I want you guys to keep an eye on Hattiesburg, Mississippi, because that's where this gentleman who is going to be on our show is from. And hopefully he's doing okay and he makes it to tomorrow. But, yeah, for anyone out there, if we have an appointment set and you burn me at the last minute, there is no second minute. So we're going to move on. Fuck it, Dre. Let's chat, man. Let's chat.
All right.
So are you gaining weight, my friend?
Am I getting weight? A little bit, but not too much because I'm still like, working at my job, and my job's very physical, and I'm working in the yard, so that's very physical shit. So I'm getting a lot of exercise in.
And you're naturally a thin dude anyway.
Yeah, people used to think I was doing mad drugs. I mean, I was, but they used to think I was doing mad drugs, like the really bad ones, and I was like, nah, I'm just like this.
Yeah, naturally. You've always been a skinny kid?
Yeah.
Because I was skinny, then I got fat, then I got skinny, then every 5 years I'm a different person, dude. Like, and now during this quarantine thing, I'm turning into Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince Bel-Air.
See, and then you know what? It's hard for my whole family's large. My whole family's large, or a lot of them. I won't say my whole family, but a lot of them, especially my immediate family, and. I'm always scared that that's going to catch up to me one day, like, because I was always afraid. My dad told me that he was skinny when he was young and he got fat when he was older. So I'm afraid that's what's going to happen to me. But, I try to stay slim because it's in your genes, too.
Yeah. And you wear baggy jeans.
That was nice. You want to open up for an open mic?
I used to do stand-up, dude. That is the hardest thing on the planet. I've dabbled in a lot of stuff, and I'm not just talking drugs. I've dabbled in a lot of stuff when it comes to entertainment, and stand-up was the hardest thing I've ever did. Have you ever tried stand-up?
No, I'm not funny. I'm just either corny or mean. So instead of doing that, I work to my strengths, and I'm pretty good at producing shows. So that's why I just produce the shows, and I let the funny people be funny.
Behind the scenes, guys, what Dre is. Me personally, I tried it. Didn't work out. It was a shit show. I did like maybe 7-8 shows, just open micers. You got to bring 5 people if you want to perform, and I have to wait till like 1:30 when there's like 7 people. Only my people are in the audience, half of my people that I brought. And if people think it's easy and they see these people do it, that isn't art, dude. That is an art. You think you're funny hanging out with your friends. You guys may have laughed at stuff I said on the show. This is nothing like stand-up. Stand-up is so hard. And one thing I do realize about stand-up is I think I don't have enough pain in my life. I believe me, I've been through some shit in my life, but I don't think I have enough pain in my life. The best stand-up comedians, are just the most fucked up. They've seen some shit. The best ones, you pick one, they have been through and seen some shit, and these are the ones that they're pulling that laugh from a very deep, dark place, dude. Yeah. Robin Williams.
Hey, but that's funny because there's a few comedians that were raised like pretty good homes and their families are still together, such as Sean Patton and stuff, and they get shit for having good families that are still together and everything. It's funny you say that because there's some pretty funny comedians. I don't even look at that. I just like the comedian and their sense of humor, and even if I don't like the sense of humor, I understand comedy's comedy and I never judge it. I always accept whatever form of it. Sometimes people take it too far, but I'll never judge that. It's just I understand a joke might not be funny to me, but it might be funny to somebody else. So I respect that to 100%, no matter what.
Yeah, that's true. And it must be so hard to be a comedian right now. Anybody out there who's thinking about being a comedian or anything dealing with comedy, I would say go a different path, dude, because we're just in a time where you can't say shit without offending somebody, and somebody is going to get their career ruined. And I would just throw it out there, like I would say, probably not a good idea. We talked about. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say is you think so because I think when it comes back, people are gonna be so either grateful that it's back and appreciate whatever the fuck they get, or people are not gonna be as serious because they're gonna realize what's really important. Or do you think everything's just gonna go back to the way it was before with the
that's a great idea. Actually, no, that's a great thought, Dre. I think it, and I'm hoping because I'm an optimistic person. I think it's gonna be the first thing that you said. That makes a lot more sense because this is some serious shit we're going through right now. Okay? Some douchebag, saying something on stage that you don't like. It ain't as serious as 50,000 people dying and the economy going to shit and a lot of people losing their job. I think that's actually, you know what, Drew? You put a nice little positive spin on it.
It's gonna take a while because I know a bunch of comedians are dying to get back at it. They're dying to get in it and perform and especially knock off the rust. A lot of them are talking about it like crack fiends, but I don't know if the venues are gonna want to do it because a lot of them are gonna have to abide by a bunch of restrictions now, as far as social distancing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So maybe a lot of that will go underground and shit, and we'll take advantage of it here at Open Mic and shit. But it's a lot of people are trying to get their shit put in for the end of this year, but a lot of the other comedians who are, I don't want to say smarter, but are more optimistic or more realistic, are doing it for next year. What you think? You think shit will come back this year?
No.
Like events?
Nope. I think it's going to be 2021, maybe 2022. Like, I think this thing is going to last for a long time, at least a year. I don't think in 3 months they're going to be throwing a Coachella. Like, Coachella postponed their show for October or something. Or somebody did. It ain't happening. Yeah, it ain't happening, Coachella. Like, there's no way. Like, things like that. No, this thing ain't going to be over in 3 months. It may be over, but the way we act, like, I'm still going to be weirded out going to places with a lot of people now.
Yeah. Damn,
I don't know.
For reals?
Yeah, man. I guess I've always kind of, once again, I've never really been like I don't like being around a lot of people. But this is going to make me even more like, more of a germaphobe, more weird. Yeah, that fucked my mind up, dog.
I'm the same way. I don't like being around people or being in super crowds. It makes me feel claustrophobic, and I don't really like, touchy-feely, but, I can be if you want me to be. It depends how much you pay me. But I'm saying, like, this is perfect now because everybody's like, yo, what's up? Not trying to get close. And I'm like, cool. And even when people get close, I'm like, man, don't you know about the shit that's going on? Because I still have people trying to, like, get up next to me, like, hey, can you sign this? And I'm like, yo, man, can you back up 6 feet? And I'll grab it from the table.
Yeah, for real, dude. Yeah, I think that's gonna hang around for a long time, but I hope this shit gets over soon, man, so I can get back to hanging out with my boy in the studio, because that's what it's really about. And that's the real essence, and that gives me a vibe. I don't have the same vibe when I'm sitting in my room that I've been sitting in all fucking day for the past 2 months. God damn it, going crazy, Dre. I'm going crazy.
Damn, and yeah, and I hate to break it to you live on the air, but I mean the intro battle's not looking good for you, man.
Really?
The intro battle's not
I made it through the first round.
Yeah,
You know, that's because I haven't done any promoting.
Yeah.
That's why. As soon as I'm done with this,
I'm saying.
texting everybody. And that's what you have to do. I'm just saying. I'm going to text all my
just as long as they watch the intros and then they vote, I don't care.
I will promise to tell them to do that.
This is based on intros alone.
That's right. That's actually a good idea. I would tell you, never mind then. All right, we're going to make this legit. We'll make it legit. I ain't going to text them. That's probably how I made it through the first round. I'm not going to lie.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, because honestly, I don't know. I think I don't want to jinx it, but Playtime might have made it through the second phase, but it's not gonna last long. It's not gonna last long because I think
dude, Jag's gonna win. Jag has the best one.
No, Jag lost. I couldn't believe it.
What?
Jag lost to Playtime. I think they weren't paying attention and they didn't vote and they didn't get their people to vote. That's what happened, because I gave them shit the first time about the popularity contest. They just told people to go to the poll and vote. So, but we all know that Selfish Hour has a sick ass intro, bro. What are we gonna do? I mean, we should join together and put our intro together.
I do like theirs.
Huh?
I do like theirs actually. I do like theirs. That theirs is pretty dope.
I'm scared, bro. I'm scared, but that's what it is, man.
All right, man. Well, let's wrap it up, Dre.
Right.
How about you and I get together like tomorrow or Saturday, and we'll talk like we could do it on Skype. We'll talk about the commercial.
All right.
Whenever you're free for like 10 minutes.
All right.
Cool. I'll text you tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, every Thursday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're not letting any epidemic, pandemic, anything stop the show. It's still going down every Thursday, 7 p.m. Pacific, right here on Super Audio Network, Dusty Vision Radio. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you next week. Peace.